Alright, here's another look at some spaceship models I've done recently. I'll start with this one. This is the Invaders from the Quinn Martin production Spaceship kit. It was originally a Aurora kit, and this is a monogram re-release that I bought years ago. Hand painted that. I wanted to get a cool metallic effect with it, and now the interior of that silver was sprayed and the engine pieces were just painted inside to look bold. But what I'm really proud of is I added an interior to this guy. You can't really see in the window, so we'll pop the hood and see what's in there. This show was the Invaders, and these were some like nasty guys that sort of took over, or were trying to take over the world, and they landed in these really cool spaceships. I guess that's a guy in a fixed place there on the back. This dude here, he's, I don't know, some sort of holding thing. And I've got a little commander guy in a very hyper detailed interior, as you can see. All the control panels and stuff, all that's hand painted to just sort of give it some detail that wasn't there. The kit was fairly plain, actually. So I thought I'd put a little bit more time in it just to give it some oomph. And since it is a 72 scale kit, there's a guy for scale. And speaking of scale and handheld people, here's my Land of the Giant Spindrift. That's a kit I had years ago when I was a kid and loved this show. This was one of those 70s classic shows. I think the door opens. Yeah, it just opens there a little bit. And again, little guy in scale here. I'll let the Lost in Space theme music be my theme for all of this. Anyway, so I really like this ship. It was a neat one. Very simple build, simple paint. I didn't do a lot to it. The interior is painted, but I'm not going to pop the top on that. It's a little hard to get off, but it's a really neat one. I've covered this one in another video. This is my Polar Lights Jupiter 2, and believe it or not, they're close to scale. And this guy, maybe it should be a little bigger, maybe about that big. But anyway, that's my Jupiter 2. I believe these are almost in scale though, close to. And it has a fully functioning interior, fully detailed. You can really kind of see in there, and that's the Jupiter 2. And one more, I've got the Flying Sub from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Now, I had this kit for a long time, and it has a pop top. And I haven't done as much detail work inside. It's really just the bare plastic. But I painted the men, the little pilots in there. They're supposed to be the admiral and the captain. But I've had this particular kit a long time. In fact, the colors aren't accurate. It shouldn't be black. I think that should be blue. And there's more silver in the facing and everything. But it's an older kit, and I just decided to leave it alone. But it got me inspired to build these others. So, you know, this is my TV show, Spaceship Fleet, and I hope you enjoy these, and come back soon.